So you want twice the depth. So this is 15, so we need a 30-inch hole. Twice the diameter. The trees are supposed to be spaced 4 feet apart, 48 inches. But I'm moving another 6 inches over to the left just so the spacing. I'm using it as a privacy wall for my deck. I'm trying to save this sod to use for a grass patch project. The soil quality looks pretty good, dude. It's coming out in one piece pretty easily. You can see there's about a foot of topsoil, this dark, richer soil here, and the texture is actually pretty good. It's pretty light, it's not hard packed. But you get deeper, this is a scoop a little deeper, and you get this sandier soil. The sandier soil, a little clay mixed in, maybe, oh, here's a rock in there. But this was most likely when they were digging the foundation out for this house 70 years ago. And this is the dirt from that hole. The depth is supposed to be the depth of the pot, which is a foot. Yeah, we got it right there. It's got a lot of root lock there. We got to break this up. Holy mother. All right. Just want to break these apart. I got to get a tool. Ah. All right, we're freeing up those roots so they can expand. Looks good. It was a little too deep, so we're going to take some of this real dark, rich soil and put it backfill the hole. Number 2. All right, so we have the two about 40 inches apart. Trunk to trunk, 40 inches about there. And the hole is about a foot deep and it's 30 inches wide. So we're hitting all our metrics there. I'm gonna backfill this one in and then I'll repeat the process another 2 times. I'm also trying to get this soil out of this piece of sod here by clapping it on the sidewalk. Makes it about 10% of the weight also. But then I can use this topsoil to backfill. I almost stepped on this rake like a Looney Tunes cartoon, dude. Wham. Return that earthworm to its natural environment. They recommend you put some mulch down on this so you don't lose the moisture through evaporation of the soil. I'm going to take the old piece of sod, cut a slit in it, and fit it back around here. Here is a grub in my yard. You definitely don't want these. Could be all sorts of different June bugs or whatnot. But, I don't know. Bird food, I guess. Dang, we went like a Pac-Man shape. Like a tree skirt, right? I need to take some dirt out. It's a little too deep. You're like, that tree's crooked. I guess you're right. There you go. I left this pot here for a couple days, so there's a bit of an indentation. I'm going to use that as my center point for my next. I think these two are 30 inches apart. I guess I'll do the same measurement so they look symmetrical. 30 inches would be here. So right about. Close enough, dude. Oi! Oi! Sorry to disturb these sleeping earthworms. Alright, I think that's deep enough and the soil quality is depreciating. Take in most of the nutrient-rich dirt and get it in the hole with the fertilizer there. This one doesn't have as bad of a root lock as the other one, so I'm not going to mash it up too bad. Yeah, this one's in pretty good shape. I mean, root lock wise. I've got these fertilizer spikes, and it says for small trees, put them about 2 feet off this trunk. So that'd be roughly. I'm just gonna put this one here, and there you go. Same with the new one. All right. I'm gonna put some of this rich soil in there before I drop the second Aborvitae in. I don't want to waste any of this rich soil or fertilizer, so I'm going to backfill the hole with just a bit on top of that nutrient-free sand or whatever's in there. I assume these little green are fertilizer. All right, and here we go again. That's pretty good. You're not supposed to tamp the ground down, or you're not even supposed to press it with your feet. You're supposed to leave it loose so the roots can grow into the loose soil. I'm going to use this soil for different projects, but I'm going to store it in these 5-gallon buckets that the plants came in. Actually, I think these are 3 gallons, 15-inch diameter by a foot deep. When you get your fresh arborvitaes, you just get them planted. You want to make sure you're planting them in the spring or the fall, because the harsh summer weather will dry them out and kill them. Also, you got to water these things every day for at least the first 2 weeks. If you don't water them every day, there's a good chance they could die. So it'll help set those new roots and help with the fertilizer, help that breakdown also. About 30. Whee! That's heavy. To be another tree over here, which I cut down, but you can see the old roots. I guess they're still popping up. Like an old brick. It looks like an old brick or an old tile. 30 inches. This is it's a little over a foot. All right. I will definitely reuse these 3-gallon pots for my gardening projects, and as you can see, a decent amount of root lock here, so I'm going to break it up again with that with the hard rake. We. All right, guys, I'm on to the last tree. Even though it's only April 23rd, it's humid and about 80 degrees out here. A little after 8 p.m., but this project is officially done, dude. Wow. Oh, almost done. Yeah, doing 3 of these is a decent amount of work. Way. All right, guys, this is done. All 3 of these arborvitaes are in the ground now. I'm gonna throw another fertilizer spike. I'm gonna take the backfill, save it for another planting project. I'll have it right in there. All right, thanks for watching. My hose isn't long enough, so that's what she said.